Hey YouTube, I had lunch and I started practicing Nurse on console. I realized that in order to counter all these DSs and unbreakables, I had to pick one of the best killers in the game. I usually main Executioner, but he doesn't have a lot of map pressure as Nurse can, so I decided to main Nurse. As you can see, I was using Thanophobia, Nurse's Calling, I'm All Ears, and Sloppy Butcher. This is basically to try to get as much people down fast as possible. I don't really care much for gens. I'm just trying to practice with Nurse with her blinks and try to, how can I say, get a strategy down to playing Nurse. This is a Survive with Friends on PC. They were really good. I made some mistakes, they made some mistakes, but I feel like this was probably one of the best games I had as Nurse. It was probably the most, I would say, balanced. She was a pretty easy down. Just a double blink. She didn't really walk forward. One of the things I realized with Nurse is that you have to pick and choose who you're going to chase. Actually, this goes for any killer. You want to pick and choose who you want to chase. Because some people are really good loopers. So you kind of want to pick two people who aren't the best at looping you. So it's easy to down them. At the end of the day, they want to pick up their down teammates. And I'm going for all these injures. That gets Thanophobia up and running. So this the white. He kind of wants me to go after him because he knows I'm gonna waste time. And I do bite the bait a bit. Try to injure him. And after 2 failed attempts, I decided to move on to someone else. Fuck that blink up. Finally got that the way. He got a little too cocky. A lot of these Survivor friends, when they realize, because they're communicating, they kind of just probably communicate stuff like, this Nurse is bad. So they kind of try to take more chances. But I guess they realize, like, at now it's like I kind of start making some more hits, so they kind of try to take me more seriously. One of the things I learned with Nurse is that sometimes you want to slow down a bit, like you want to blink and then watch what the Survivor is doing and then act. These guys are clear, you can clearly see right here the Survivor friends because I gotta try to get a flashlight to save, but I am playing with headphones on PS5, so I do hear him. That was the way who probably got cocky at the beginning when he saw like I gave up a chase on him. Here I hear somebody, but I think I'm just gonna take it anyway. But this one was too slow, and she ended up just dropping a pallet. But it was a good try. That was a good try. If she was there maybe half a second earlier, she would have got it. So I got 2 hugs. I'm kind of patrolling because they're right next to each other, and both these people are injured. This is a perfect way to end the game early. She got scared. Took her down. And that's down there. Over here I get kind of cocky. I give a little note. And this one has Deliverance. And I don't know why I didn't hook her, but I decided to drop her. That was the biggest mistake in the game. That could have cost me the game. so close. Teabag. We'll remember that for later. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. I shouldn't have swung there. I definitely wasn't gonna make it. But I did pick up that meanness, try and go for the save. So I'm gonna try and cut her off, but she beats me to it. Dead hard, but he didn't really have to do that. He got a little scared. I didn't get that second blink off in time. I decided to leave her because she's going to nowhere, and I gotta keep focusing on his gens, which was a good call because all three of them was on that gen. Do I really want these flashlights here? And these guys go super survivor friends right now. This is about to be... Look at this shit. Look at this, dude. I just dropped him because I knew they was going to drop that hook. They had the flashlight ready. They had the toolbox ready. But the best situation right there for me was to just drop the body. Because I can always just re-down him again, so... The thing about this build that's really interesting is that as long as I keep people injured, I kind of basically keep myself in the game. I don't really have to kick gens, which is kind of what I want when I'm practicing with Nurse. These guys really trying to get this gen down, trying to make a prolong it as much as possible until that hook comes back up. So I go for the hook again, and again. So, so I drop the body again. Got it down on it though. So even if they pick up the white with the blue shirt, I still got the other white to hook. You're almost done with that gen, but I decided not to pop it. I don't know how the hell I missed that min, or min, but it is what it is. Missed again. On PS5, you can't really adjust the brightness, so it's really dark. But right there was probably the only time this calling came through for me. I kind of misjudged this blink. I thought I was gonna blink just far enough to be inside the house, then blink out, but I'm all this hooked up perfectly. I decided to take her to the furthest hook. And then I have to come all the way to this side of the map to come pick her up. And there's no gens around here, so. Well, it's that gen, but they haven't worked on that one. So I took the chance just to go over there. When you're playing nurse, you kind of try to bait survivors because they think that you're gonna like shoot past them, but in reality, like as you saw back with that car, I blinked to the car because I know I wasn't gonna make it. I didn't blink towards it, and that's the white fell for the same thing. He ran towards me, so I kind of looked at the floor a little more to blink more close to me and not further away, and then get him. This is a simple nurse tactic. You blink to the corner where you last saw him. Finally got one person out the game, but I'm at to one gen. So in this position, I think what was going through my head was that as long as I keep these gens regressing and they're injured, it's only a matter of time. This guy, at the minute I thought he was hacking because I'm like, how the hell was he able to survive 2 hits and not being unhooked? But then I forgot to put Ash in the game, who has some of the most gimmicky perks in the game, so that guy did play that really well. This man is probably the best loop out of all of them. But I caught her ass. I forgot that I killed Dwight on this hook. Thought the basement was there, so I decided to hook her in the middle of the map. A lot of times the survivors run right in front of you. They're trying to get your attention away from something. So I decided to blink to where she would be going. But I think her strategy was to get me to blink away to waste time so she can go for the unhook, which is a good play on her. I'll keep that in mind the next time I play nurse. Again, Dwight did the same thing. He just went to the corner and stopped. Well, that was the last Dwight, but same strategy, fuck them far away from the gen, so when they pick them up, they can't get to any of these gens as fast as possible to get them done. I'll go back to this gen. I just walked there because I'm trying to figure out where they're at. Because the thing about Survive with Friends is they get this like ego trip where they have to all get out. I think they popped this one, but in reality they popped the gen all the way in the back corner. The one that I neglected for a while. So right now I'm patrolling the Dwight, but I'm really trying to find out where they are. Like I said, Survive with Friends don't like to leave anybody behind. This man, like she's good, dude. She's really good. But Amaleas came through. But I was gonna go after her, but this one. Good down right there. Now, you don't just want to just pick up survivors and just hook them as soon as you down them. Especially in this situation, where all I have to do is get one hit. But she doesn't seem like she's coming around, so I want to get this hook off. Plus, the Dwight's dead, so. As soon as I get the hook, I look towards the doors to see if I see any red lights. Because as you can see far distance, you can see that red light that makes it. Okay, so now it's me against probably their best looper or best survivor in this game. I don't want to say survivor, I want to say looper because you never know that she probably wasn't doing any gens. So every survivor plays a role. I never like to say best survivor. But she did a good thing right here. She tried to loop around the truck to try to catch me slipping to open that gate. I'm guessing that gate was almost done. But now I got her on the chase. I don't want to blink here. But I did anyway. I think right here I just did one blink to catch up. But Ammo Lear's right here comes in clutch. I know exactly where she's going for 6 seconds. And then, boom, she's done. Hatch is right there too. And I get shake my head no again. And the ironic part is I hook her right on the hook where it all started with the deliverance save. Really annoying. I started hitting her because she teabagged. I hope you guys learned something. I definitely learned a lot from this game. It's hard to play Nurse on console. I think it's hard to play Nurse on any platform, whether PC or console, or even fucking mobile if it's on there. Just gotta keep practicing. Try out to DC. I stuck with this game to the very end and ended up turning in my favor, especially after the deliverance save. These guys really pulled out all the cards to win this game, but I turned out on top. As you can see, they were pretty high ranked. One wasn't running any perks, but she still was pretty good. These guys did a really good job, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and any comments on any way I can improve, either in the video or as a nurse. Take care.